Hello everyone, how are we doing? Welcome back to another episode of my Crybaby Whims Legacy Challenge. This is episode 7. We are here with Jasmine, who is making some breakfast this morning. She's got a knife stuck in the chopping board, as you do. She is in a really good mood because she is pregnant, finally pregnant. It took us a couple of episodes, but in the last part, good job Jasmine, good job. In the last part, if you don't remember, we did a fertility massage and that must have worked because Jasmine is finally pregnant. So she and Dominic were trying for ages to actually conceive and it just wasn't working. But she got the fertility massage and now she's finally pregnant. So something must have gone right. That must have worked because she is with child, which is very exciting. She is very happy about it because she does want a child, so it makes sense. She is just super excited to finally be having another baby after ages of trying, even if it does make her feel a little bit sick. She was here chatting with Dominic this morning, but I realised I actually worked out the timing wrong because where I do a shorter lifespan in this save file, it actually means that Alexis is... She's about 4 at this point, so it took about 3.5 years for Jasmine and Dominic to get pregnant again, which, I mean, that is quite a long time. So now she's feeling super flirty. So she does still definitely have feelings for Dominic, but we do know that she is really into Thomas as well. So if we have a look, she is deeply connected with Thomas. So Jasmine has a powerful bond with Thomas that is a source of strength and comfort. So we know that Jasmine is super romantically invested in Thomas again. She is really into him, but she's also got this emotional connection as well. So it's not just a fling, not just something to keep her entertained. Like, she actually genuinely really likes Thomas. So I'm not sure where things are gonna go because she does still like Dominic. It's not like she's given up on Dominic, but she does really like Thomas as well. So we're gonna have to see where things lead. But I also noticed it says may have fathered Jasmine's child. So Thomas may be the father of Jasmine's child. Jasmine woohooed with several Sims recently, so she can't be sure, which is perfect. That's exactly what we want. I am being sarcastic. I really hope that she's not pregnant with Thomas's child. It is very unlikely. It's possible, but it's unlikely because she did woohoo with Thomas yesterday, but it was before the fertility massage and we saw how low her fertility was anyway. So the chance of her actually getting pregnant by Thomas before the fertility massage is low, and the fertility massage obviously boosted us, and then she woohooed with Dominic 5 times. So there's a lot higher chance that it's Dominic's and not Thomas's, but obviously it's still possible, and I really hope it's not the case. That made things really awkward really soon. But yeah, so we in today's episode, let me get my thoughts straight. Let me get things together. Okay, in the last episode, you may or may not remember... Oh my gosh, let's just replace that. You may or may not remember that... oh my god, there's another toilet that's broken. You may or may not remember... How many times have I said that? That the episode ended with Jasmine and Jessica having a massive fallout at the announcement, the pregnancy announcement. So Jasmine was kind of teasing Jessica, but Jessica just resorted to shouting and insulting, and things completely blew up. And honestly, I think Jasmine, she just doesn't care anymore. She's tried to build a relationship with her sister, and it worked to begin with, but it's Jessica's ruined it. She yelled at us, in front of our parents as well, which is a whole other thing because the reason we rebuilt our relationship is because our dad basically made us, and then in front of him, she was ruining it and yelling at us. So we are going to have a conversation with our father today about it and basically be like, look, I don't care what you say, we're not gonna build a relationship with Jessica again. You saw the effort that we put in, and she is not willing to meet us halfway and make the effort as well. So we will be civil, we will be adults, but we are not going to be friends, and we'll have to see how our dad takes that, honestly. And we found a Lindsay. Amazing. So one thing I noticed as well, she wants to have a chat with a non-household sim. So obviously we will be chatting with our dad later on this evening. But we do need to have a conversation with Thomas, because at the engagement, not only was Jessica yelling at us, but she was yelling at Thomas as well. And this has gone on so far. And as I say, we have got this deep connection with Thomas. Jasmine really, really cares about him. So she just doesn't feel comfortable that he is stuck in this kind of abusive and toxic relationship with her sister. She thinks he needs to get out of it. She's not necessarily saying, leave her for me. She's just saying, look, you need to look after yourself. And Jessica is not, she's not it. So today we are going to invite over Thomas because Dominic has just headed off to work. He's not going to be back until 5 o'clock. And Alexis is a pretty independent kid. Like, she's got the independent trait and she is always kind of just doing her own thing. So I feel like she would be quite fine just playing in her room while we invite over Thomas, and she'll be absolutely none the wiser. So once Jasmine has finished all of her jobs, we are going to invite over Thomas and have a chat with him and basically see how things are at home and see if he is willing to potentially leave Jessica. Jasmine is just having a chat with Thomas at the moment about things with Jessica, and she's basically saying, look, I'm really concerned about how things are going. I've seen her yelling at you, and I just don't think you should be with her. Honestly, she's going to complain about selfish Sim. She's going to say, look, Jessica is such a selfish Sim. She always has been. She's put herself first. And I just don't think that she's right for you. And I really don't think that you should stay with her, to be honest. And Thomas is basically going to say, like, he isn't happy. He knows he's not happy with Jessica, but he's not going to sit here and ask Jasmine to leave Dominic and break up their family. But he can't face the idea of not having anyone again. He doesn't want to be basically left behind and feel replaced. I think this is the time that we're going to have a deep conversation, and Thomas is going to say basically the reason he is with Jessica is because she was there for him when Jasmine cheated on him, and Jasmine's like, what? I never cheated on you. You were the one who cheated on me. And Thomas is basically just going to fill in Jasmine on what happened when they were teenagers. And look at how surprised she is. She's like, what? That literally never happened. And so Thomas is basically going to tell Jasmine everything. He's going to say, at the party when we were teenagers, I saw how close you and Dominic were, and Jessica came over to me and told me that you were seeing him behind my back and you were cheating on me with him, basically. And I was really upset and I was really stupid and I wanted to hurt you. I wanted to get back at you, which is why I got with Jessica. Not because I liked her necessarily. I did it because I wanted to get back at you because I thought you were the one who was cheating on me. And Jasmine is like going to be super confused, super surprised by this, but also not surprised because it's her sister. And honestly, okay, I just want to say the reason I've got this paused is because I can't concentrate and tell the story and play the game at the same time. So I've got it paused so I can get my words straight because I'll just keep stumbling over what I'm saying. But yeah, Thomas is just going to tell Jasmine everything. And Jasmine is going to be, upset that Thomas couldn't talk to her about it, but at the same time, she knows they were like, 16? So they were literally just kids, and she is mostly just going to be mad at her sister again, which at this point, she's basically always mad at him, and she's going to say, look, I never cheated on you with Dominic. I like Dominic, yeah, but he was like my best friend. I loved you, and you broke my heart. And Dominic was there for me, and I don't know if I fell in love with him because it was him or if I fell in love with him because he was there and supported me or what, but I never stopped loving you. And this is honestly going to be like news to Thomas because he thought that Jasmine fell out of love with him when actually it was Jessica who manipulated the whole situation, and they're both going to be really mad at Jessica, which, Jasmine already was, and Thomas was already hurt by her. And Jasmine is going to say, look, why don't you leave her then? Because clearly she only got with you to hurt me. You never really liked her anyway. You got with her to hurt me back. So why are you still with her? And Jasmine is just going to say, why don't you leave her? Why don't you just get up and leave her? So yeah, we're going to ask Thomas to sever ties with Jessica and see how he takes it. So Thomas has agreed to leave Jessica. It says, I'm leaving this behind. I'm leaving them behind. Let's start over. You're my partner, don't worry about them anymore. They're a thing of the past. So Thomas is completely full in with this relationship now. He is leaving Jessica for Jasmine, and Jasmine is gonna have to make a decision. I don't know if she's ready to make a decision because at the moment she is still with Dominic and she's got her family to think of, but this is something that they need to consider. But these two, I think, are gonna start seeing each other a little bit more seriously now. Thomas is leaving Jessica. I think he's doing it by text, which, I mean, classy Thomas, classy. But it says here, goodbye couple breaker. It will help if Jasmine's partner keeps their word and never sees them again. Sees that sim they cheated on Jasmine with. So she's feeling pretty happy right now that Thomas is breaking up with Jessica. Oh my gosh, okay. What else can we do? I think we need to see if they can become like not official, because obviously it's not official in the sense that other people are gonna know, but these two are serious now with each other. So look at how relieved she is, and look how relieved that Thomas is. So we are asking Thomas if he does want to be official, and these two are officially kind of back together. I mean, she's still with Thomas. Oh my gosh, too many names. So Thomas has just become the boyfriend of Jasmine, and they are gonna go woohoo. Of course they are. And I can hear Alexis. Where is Alexis? She is going to potty. Okay, that is fine. At least she's not seen that Thomas is here. That would be super awkward. Where are they going? Why are they not going in the house? There's beds. There are people around everywhere. Oh my god. And they're in a stinky leaf pile. These two are filthy. These are absolutely filthy. But at least there's like no one around at the moment to see them. No protection was used, but at least she's already pregnant, so can't get pregnant again. But yeah, these two are actually together now, which she's like, oh my god, did we actually just do that in a really stinky leaf pile? We need to come inside. Let's go here. She needs the toilet as well. But yeah, we've still got like an hour or so until Dominic comes home from work. But today was pretty eventful. Like, Thomas has planned to leave Jessica. I don't know if he actually did text her and dump her over the phone, or if he is going to. Okay, so it still says spouse, so they are still technically together, but he is planning to leave her, which, that is insane. I can't believe that he is going to do it, but I think he knows that it's what he needs to do. He's not happy with her. He knows that he's happy with Jasmine, and these two are actually kind of see each other again. Exclusive relationship, and they're closer from happy memories. So we need to work out what we're going to do about Dominic. But where is Thomas? Thomas is in Alexis's room. Alexis still hasn't seen him, but Thomas, please, can you go home? Oh, poor Alexis is sad from a potty. We should probably actually look after our daughter now. But my plan for this evening in game is we are going to, oh my gosh, she's going to see him, but she's not looking, so that's fine. She doesn't know what's going on. Did we tell Alexis that we're pregnant? I don't know if we did, but we're going to tell her now and make sure she's okay. But we're going to invite over our father, maybe our mother as well. We'll invite them both over. We're not going to do like a party or anything. We're just going to invite them over and apologise for how things went yesterday at the party, but tell them that we're not going to make up with Jessica this time. Like, we've done what we need to. She is not willing to put in any effort, so that is what we're going to do. Poor Alexis is so sad, bless her, but her needs are okay. So we need to come here and cook some dinner ready for later this evening. Why don't we do we'll do some vegetable chili tonight, I think. And Thomas should, oh my gosh, Dominic should be home soon. I'm gonna get the names mixed up so much. But yeah, once Thomas no, oh my gosh, I can't get this right. Their names aren't even that similar, but I still get them mixed up. And Alexis, oh no, she doesn't want a hug right now. She is not in a good mood right now. She just needs a bit of time to herself. She is, as I said, a very independent kid, so she just needs some time alone, I think. Bless her. Yeah, when Dominic gets home, we will invite over our parents and have a chat with them. Dominic is home now, and he is getting a bit squeamish over dirty surroundings, which ironically is the dirty bush that his wife woohooed in with another guy. Dominic is gonna go use the bathroom, and Jasmine, make sure you don't eat any of that food because we need to invite over your parents. So we'll invite over Kieran and we will invite over Meredith. I don't know why I can't invite over Meredith, but she's still at work until 6. Okay, that's fine. We'll invite her over at 6. So our parents are both here and we're having a nice dinner with them, and we are gonna basically tell them about everything that happened last night. We're gonna have a deep conversation and be like, look, we tried with Jessica. You saw that we tried, and you saw that she was the one yelling at us last night. So we're done with her. We will be civil, we will be adults, but we are not her friend anymore. And Dominic has decided to come and sit on this side over here because look at Alexis, she's over here on the chair to sit and join with us. But I think our dad is probably quite frustrated about things and how things went, but he's like, as long as you put on a good front in public, I don't care what you do behind closed doors. You do what you have to do what you need to do, I don't care. But do not sacrifice this family for some petty little argument with your sister. He's not a nice guy, honestly, guys. He's not a nice person. And it's an awkward encounter, which is understandable. But yeah, we don't like Jessica anymore. We're gonna see what he says about Jessica as well, because she's gonna be like, look, you can tell that she's not nice. I don't know what I've done to deserve this hate. Well, we know what she's done. She is literally sleeping with her husband, but Jessica started all this, honestly. And oh my god, Kieran said, honestly, I don't really like Jessica. He doesn't like his own daughter. Kieran, oh my gosh. Okay, he's like, look, I know she's a difficult person. I mean, she's not the nicest, I will give you that, but she is your sister and she is family. You will pretend to like her. I don't care what you do. I pretend to like her. We're gonna see what our mum thinks as well. I can't believe that our dad just outright said, yeah, I don't like her. Dominic is gonna come and check on Alexis, who is pretty angry right now because she's so she's so sleepy. So Dominic is probably going to come and put her to bed, as he does. I mean, it's already 8 o'clock, which is her bedtime anyway. But yeah, I can't believe Kieran just outright said he doesn't like Jessica, but he's basically saying, I pretend to like her for appearances, you will do that as well. And Meredith, what he was saying, I think she's like, I like Jessica, she's pretty cool. So our mum doesn't completely see what's wrong. She's like, I can't understand why you two don't get along. And, oh my god, she's yelling at her dad? I can't believe you just did that, Jasmine. Why are you yelling at your father? I mean, he's just instead flirting with a mum. But she's been like, I'm sorry, that's just the pregnancy hormones. I do still love you, Dad, I promise. But yeah, so we've cut ties with our sister. We have gained a closer from happy memories, maybe over bonding about the fact they both don't like Jessica. That is hilarious. But yeah, oh my gosh, now she's feeling unwell. I think we are gonna say goodnight to our parents. And we're gonna get ourselves ready for bed, to be honest, because being pregnant, her energy goes down so fast. The next thing I need to think about is what Jasmine is gonna do about Dominic. She still likes him. She does still like him, obviously. Her deeply in love is basically gone, but she has still got slightly adoring and slightly growing closer from quality time, but he still adores her. They have still got good chemistry, but it's not the wonderful chemistry that she has with Thomas, and I don't think Jasmine wants to hurt Dominic because she does still really like him. But after that conversation she had with Thomas earlier, she is thinking, like, why did I get with him? Like, did I get with him because I had romantic feelings for him, or did I get with him because he was there for me when I needed him? And I've kind of associated that feeling with Dominic. Does she actually still like him? We're gonna have to work out where things are gonna go for these two, but for now, obviously, they're having a baby. They've got kids together. Like, yeah, I don't know what is in plan for their future. I guess we'll just have to see how things go for them. But I am intrigued to see what happens. She's now feeling really sad. I wonder if she's been thinking about all this. She's like, I don't want to hurt Dominic, but I do really like Thomas still. And the reason we broke up isn't a valid reason. We broke up because of Jessica, not because of Thomas. Jasmine is really, really upset and conflicted because now she knows that Thomas didn't cheat on her. Well, he did, but he cheated on her because he thought that Jasmine cheated when actually, like, it was all Jessica who manipulated the entire situation. And Jasmine is so here upset right now because she doesn't know what to do. Does she love Dominic for romance or does she love him as her best friend? That is the main question. And now he's come in the room. She is flirting back with him, but she's still really sad. She's still really sad about this whole thing. And she's complaining about the rain. She's not flirting back. She is just having a conversation and a chat with him. So he's the one flirting and she's just kind of having a general conversation. Look, she's going back to sharing conspiracy theories. So she is talking with him and he is flirting with her. She's accepting his advances, but she's not reciprocating them. So I feel like in Jasmine's mind, she's like, I need to get through this pregnancy because it is a massive weight on her mind, this whole thing, and she will think about what she's going to do with Dominic and Thomas after the baby has arrived, which I'm hoping we can have the baby in this episode, honestly. We are in our 3rd trimester tomorrow, and then we'll give birth the next day, so we'll get through tomorrow and then we'll have the baby. And does Dominic like fitness? Sure he does. What is he doing out here? He's swimming. I mean, I wouldn't recommend this when it's not freezing, so you do what you want, Dominic, honestly. If you want to swim or back float, you do that. But yeah, I think tomorrow we will kind of just stay at home, have some time with Jasmine to process things, look after little Alexis. It'll be the last day with just her in the house, so maybe we'll spend some time with just her. We won't invite over Thomas because he needs to deal with his own things with Jessica and leave her, basically. It's almost 8 a.m. this morning. Jasmine woke up nice and early to make breakfast and has basically done all her jobs this morning already, which means we're going to have the full day with Alexis. She will need a bath after she's had her breakfast, and then we're just going to work on some of her skills because Alexis ages up on Saturday, which is also spooky day. And her skills aren't actually the best. Her imagination, as we say, is doing incredible. She is already at level 4 on that, but the rest aren't actually doing too well. So we are going to work on those today with Alexis. Jasmine is officially in her 3rd trimester, which is super exciting. Her bump is looking pretty large. She's not like massive, but she is looking pretty big today. But why don't we finish cleaning up? Dominic has got work very shortly. He's just up here trying to work on his charisma because it is not the best and he needs to be at level 4 to get promotion. So he's not going to get promotion. So he's not got his charisma, but he's working on it. Oh no, and Jasmine is officially ill. Do we have any medicine? We do. Let's take some medicine. And we've got our little Lindsay trophy. Why don't we give this to Alexis? Just as a nice little gift for her, be like, we love you. We're gonna give her the gift of Lindsay. She's feeling much better now. But yeah, because obviously in Jasmine's eyes, she hasn't neglected her daughter. She has been spending time with her, but she's not been spending as much time with her as she wants. And she knows that she's been worrying about herself quite a lot and trying to get pregnant and everything like that. So she's like, look, because of everything that's going on, here is a little present just for you, just to show you that I love you. And look at her face. She's so excited, bless her. She's like, oh my gosh. She's so happy. She likes that gift. It says, generous surprise. Alexis was so happy to get a gift recently from someone who's feeling pretty special right now, bless her. Why don't we brighten her day? And then we will come upstairs and give her a bath. And I've just realised, Dominic, you need to go to work. I need to stop forgetting about that. You've got to get to work. We did put Alexis in clothes, but straight after getting out of the bath, she decided to take all her clothes off. So, I mean, fair enough. Jasmine is here. She is teaching her some basic needs. We've got our parenting up to level 4, which is amazing. And look at little Alexis. She's so sweet, bless her. She's so precious. She's feeling proud. Look at that little bundle of joy. All hopes for the future lie with them, and the future looks bright. I love how I read that just as she started being defiant and didn't want to do anything. She's getting distracted, bless her. I think she's getting sick of this, which understandably. So why don't we stop with that for now? Why don't you go to the toilet? And Alexis, what did you want to do? She wants to talk about superheroes. Look at her face. She's so sweet. Why don't you talk about your superheroes? Alexis still has no clothes on, but these two are just playing with their dolls together, which... Oh, I'm outside the house. Here we go. These two are just playing with some dolls together, which is super sweet. I just can't believe that Alexis has still got no clothes on. She just didn't want to get dressed today, which fair enough. Jasmine's just like, yeah, do what you want, kid. But yeah, they're just here playing with the dollhouse together. Alexis here, she's feeling playful from talking of superpowers. I'm gonna save the world someday, but first, toys. Bless her. She's so sweet. And Jasmine needs to toilet again, and her energy is going low. As much as she wanted a baby, I don't think she's very happy about pregnancy. I mean, she's feeling fine, but her needs go down so quickly. And she's been getting morning sickness a little bit as well. So I reckon she just wants the baby here now. Which, I mean, it's not going to be long. It's going to be tomorrow. Have I actually even called the obstetrician yet? Did I even call the... I don't think I did, you know. We're going to call the obstetrician and make sure that we've booked in to actually deliver a baby. I did consider doing a home birth. I don't think that's right for Jasmine. I think she'd rather just go to hospital, and we're going to do a natural delivery. But yeah, we'll choose this option. This is what we did with Alexis. But I'm not going to show the whole thing again. I did that before, and it can take a little while. I don't want it to take as long this time, so I'm not going to show off everything. We'll probably go in and have the baby pretty much straight away, because you've all seen it before, and she needs to have 4 children, so I don't expect you want to see it 4 times. So I will probably skip most of the actual labour once we get there. Next up on the Jasmine and Alexis day, Jasmine is here helping Alexis do some drawing. I mean, Alexis probably doesn't need help because she's a little genius child with her imagination. But because she's got no clothes on, it's got the blur, so I can't see anything. That is fine. She's, every time I go like this, we can't see her face because she's got no clothes on. So I might just put some clothes on her so that we can actually see what she's doing. Yeah, here we go. Now I can actually zoom in and have a look at her. Look. She's just the sweetest. Dominic is home from work. It looked like Kieran was here, but I missed that. And his sister's just walked past as well. He's just ignored both of them. Excellent. He is not in a very good mood right now. Dominic, go look after yourself. We are up here. Look at the picture that she's drawn. She's done like a little cow. We're going to put it up here with her little self-portrait. And I think what we're going to do next is, Alexis, why don't you come and give your mum a makeover? We have seen how incredible your makeup skills are, and I think it's time that Jasmine gets a little makeover too. Look at this. This is amazing. She's giving her a little makeover. Jasmine looks terrified. She's like, oh my god, what she's doing to my face. Oh, and now she's painting her nails on top of her already painted nails. We'll have to see how Jasmine looks after. She's like, oh my gosh. And let's see. Oh my gosh, she looks incredible. She's like, oh, the joys of children, hey. Oh my gosh, Jasmine is embarrassed from the makeup. It says ridiculous makeup. Jasmine is wearing makeup put on by a toddler. The toddler had fun, is proud of their work, but Jasmine better hurry and take it off before anyone sees her with this ridiculous look. It's time for a shower. Amazing. But Dominic is here having a deep conversation with her. I wonder if he's telling her about his day, but honestly, Jasmine is just going to need to go straight to bed. Oh my gosh. Kieran has just called, said my business is taking off, all thanks to you. I want to give you at least half this month's earnings as a reward for all the trouble I put you through. Just sign here. So all of the money that Dominic was giving Kieran has actually paid off. It has not fallen through, which I don't know if that is a good thing or a bad thing. Like, obviously it's good that we're going to get some money back, but it means that Kieran's sketchy side business has worked, which is concerning. Like, what is this business he is doing? But Dominic is going to say he's got the option for half the month's earnings. Thank you so much. I don't need the money. I'm glad it helped you out. Honestly, we are doing fine for money, but considering we started with 50,000, we're almost at half. I think he is going to accept the money, and in his eyes, it's going to be like his way of making it up to Jasmine. We're not going to tell her right away. Oh my god, 25,000! Of course, it's getting immediately deposited into your account. You've really helped me out. So, I mean, Dominic is probably feeling pretty good right now that this has come back positively. But he's not going to tell Jasmine right now because obviously she's gone straight to bed. But we'll have to see how Jasmine takes it, because obviously, yes, it's good they've got their money back, but Jasmine knows that, I mean, she's already pretty sad, but she doesn't know what happened. She wasn't in the room when he actually answered the phone. But Jasmine knows what her dad's like. She knows he's not a good guy. And if this business has worked, that means other people have probably suffered for it. So we'll have to see how Jasmine reacts when Dominic tells her. Because, yeah, he's not telling her right now. He will probably have to tell her tomorrow or after the baby's born tomorrow. But Alexis is pretty tired. So Dominic, do you want to come and pick her up and put her to bed for me, read her to sleep? And then he needs to do something fun. Do you know what, Dominic? You go treat yourself. Go play some video games before bed. Dominic has taken family leave so that he can actually be there for the birth tomorrow. Means he doesn't have to worry so much about getting stressed at work, and he also doesn't have to worry about seeing Kieran or Meredith after the money that should come through. But oh my gosh, we're at 52,000. We've got more money than we started off with, which is perfect. Not that we necessarily need it, but it's one less thing to worry about is our money dwindling. Jasmine went to bed super early last night, so she has woken up really early at 3 a.m, but that's fine. It means she can come and get some food. And bless her, she's feeling really uncomfortable from the back pain and from filthy surroundings. And Dominic, why are you awake? He's awake as well. He didn't even go to bed that late. But I guess he's going to get himself sorted. Maybe he'll give her a massage to make her feel a bit better. But she needs to come and get some food quickly now. She's also feeling tense from having a really weird dream. I wonder what you're dreaming about. Were you dreaming about Thomas and Dominic and how confusing your life is right now? I do find it interesting that even though Jasmine is here pregnant, she is doing as much as she can. Like, obviously she's not able to do all the jobs. But Dominic actually hasn't made any effort to help with it. Like, he was up last night, and when I was kind of letting him do what he wanted before playing games, he didn't actually do any of the cleaning or help out in any way, which, I mean, that's pretty interesting. Even though his wife is pregnant, he's still letting her kind of do everything. I wonder if I don't think he's doing it intentionally. I think he's just a bit naive. I think he's a little bit, he's not thought about it, to be honest. But that is fine. Jasmine feels like it is her job to do it all anyway, even though she's pregnant. She has got to continue. She can't take a day off just because she's pregnant. She has to continue looking after the house, looking after everything. Jasmine is inviting Dominic to feel the baby, and look, that's so sweet. It shouldn't be too long, I don't think, until we actually go into labour. But it looks like Dominic has just told Jasmine that he got promoted, and she instantly starts flirting with him, which is pretty interesting. As I say, he's not told Jasmine about the money yet. He's going to do it after the baby is born, but she has decided to. She loves this leaf pile. She's going to go woohoo in that leaf pile again. That same leaf pile that you woohooed with another guy in, Jasmine. That is disgusting. At least, I mean, it's not too far from the house, but you are still leaving your toddler alone at home by themselves. No, it's a different leaf pile. Well, at least it's not the same one, but still, it's further away. You're literally leaving your child home alone. This is not a responsible thing to do for either of you. And oh my gosh, look, I think this is literally Dominic's mum and sister walking past, and these two are going to go be disgusting at woohoo in a stinky leaf pile. What is it with Jasmine and stinky leaf piles? You filthy, filthy woman. Okay, so these two didn't actually get to woohoo because Jasmine has gone into labour and Dominic is freaking out right now. So I guess we are going to go and have our baby at the hospital. I skipped past it. Oh my gosh, did it twice. We're going to go have the baby at the hospital. Jasmine's water has broken. She's officially in labour. We are going to get the obstetrician to give us an epidural and check our dilation, and then I will cut back when Jasmine is in active labour and going to give birth. Jasmine is here. She's getting ready to push. Dominic almost didn't miss it this time. He was in the room. And we are going to have a baby. Here we go, Jasmine. You can do this. You've done it before. You can do it again. Oh, here we go. I think she's had the baby and it's another girl. Oh my goodness. We've had another girl. I'm quite surprised by that. I need to check my name list. So we're going to call this little baby Grace. Oh my gosh. We've had 2 girls. I can't believe it. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Had a little baby. We've had 2 daughters. I am genuinely surprised. I thought they'd both be boys, but we've got 2 girls, and look, Jasmine is here with the little baby now. Look at her happy little face. And Dominic's so happy. I actually didn't even check if it is Thomas's. I'm pretty sure it's Dominic's. Yep, it is definitely Dominic's baby. We have nothing to worry about. Oh my gosh, we've had a little baby. That is so exciting. And Jasmine here is super happy from a new baby, and she sees her as a love child. And oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I think on this note with our new little baby, I'm gonna end the episode here. Quite a bit happened. Thomas is leaving Jessica, and we have cut ties with our sister. We found out our dad doesn't like our sister either, which crazy. And we've had a baby. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like and comment down below and let me know what you think. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It means so much to me. And I will speak to you all in another video. Bye everyone.